Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, everybody. How are y'all doing today? It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. And today we are going to be working on this journal that we started last week. So I want to thank everybody who is coming on with me and those of you who have joined me in the past. And if you don't know about this channel is all junk journal related. And so if you love that type of content, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. So again, if you don't know about this channel, most of the time you'll get your notification, but you just need to make sure that you hit the notification button down below. And you can also join us over at Junk Journal Buddies, which is our Facebook group, and it's all junk journal related as well. So this is being recorded via live chat, and so I will be chit-chatting with my Junk Journal buddies as well while I am working on this project. So hello there, She Loves Planning, and also Brenda, thanks for coming on. So I know that YouTube has not yet sent the notification out, but I'm going to kind of go ahead and get started because I'm actually probably not going to be staying on as long as I normally do. Normally I try to stay on for about an hour, but I'm going to be cutting that back a bit, kind of cutting it in half. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. So if you haven't seen the video for this, this was the video before this one, or I will put a card up after this video is done and to link back to the video where I did these covers. So I did some collaging, we did some gluing with some Mod Podge here, or decoupage, because I don't have any Mod Podge, but it's kind of the same thing. And then I put some fabrics on here and some loose threads that I was going to throw in the trash, and also I used some tissue paper over the top to create some texture, and also some deli wrap as well, and some paint. So I did quite a bit of mixed media on this particular piece. So it's kind of been sitting here on my desk all weekend because I'm that kind of girl right now. I haven't done anything, and so this has been sitting on my desk all week, and it's nice and dry, or nice weekend, all weekend plus yesterday. So this is what it looks like on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trim off all this extra stuff, because I know I definitely don't need that, but I probably need my old lady glasses for this. So hello there, Tammy, who is White Wolf mother, and also Carol. Hey, I'm glad you all are here joining me on this wonderful, beautiful, it's actually quite sunny here in Florida right now, and so I'm kind of enjoying the sun. Y'all, I figured out that I'm a sun person. When it's not sunny outside, I don't feel like I'm happy. I don't know about y'all. Let me know in the comments. Are you like that? Are you kind of like sun sensitive? Because I'm thinking I am sun sensitive. So let's see. So this was glued down really, really well. Hello, Kathy D. I'm glad you are joining us. So I'm trying not to cut the cereal box. So again, if you haven't seen the video when we made this, I made this out of a cereal box, and I kind of left everything together, but I'm contemplating whether I'm going to cut the spine and then redo the spine. So I don't know yet. I haven't made my mind up. I will say it's kind of difficult cutting this way, but I could use an X-Acto knife, but then I would have to take out a cutting board and all kinds of stuff. Hey, Penny Pin. Thanks for coming on with me, Penny and Jamie. So I will say, since this is nice and dry, it made it easier to cut because I'm not worried about the edges coming off, because I was kind of worried, since I'm not going to do any sewing on this, I really want to make sure that the edges have some really good glue on there, and I do believe it does. So y'all, this is my first time kind of doing a journal this way, so you all get to see it first. And I tried to make it really easy so that if you wanted to do something like this, you could as well. Hey, Miss Kelly. Oh, Kathy D says too much work. It's too much work cutting? This is not too much work, especially if you don't try to do it all in one day. Over in the group, somebody posted a beautiful journal that they have been working on for like a year. And y'all know what? I have some journals like that too. I have some journals that I've been working on for 2 years. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So things always look quite different when you cut around things. And so, and like I said, the edges are like on really, really good. Look at that. They're not coming up at all. Now, what I thought about, because I didn't really give the inside of this any treatment, but I decided to kind of just leave it the way that it is. So Carol says, sun equals vitamin D, great for the soul. Love standing in the sun, if only for 10 minutes. And I agree with you. And you know what? It's hard being down here in Florida and not being able to go to the beach because, you know, this is some good beach weather for me. So I wish I kind of could go to the beach. Okay, so before I do anything with the spine, I was kind of thinking about this a little bit before we got started. And I think what I want to do on the inside, at first I was going to put like some fabric, and then I changed my mind. And then I decided, well, maybe I'll put cardstock on there, and then I changed my mind. And so I took out some of these. So this is actually a copy of, remember we did these last week. Also, we did some collaging. So I just like made a real quick copy of it. These are not scanned yet, but I made a copy of these. And I think I'm either going to make these for the inside cover, or I do have some more scans of some jelly prints that I did, some beautiful backgrounds. And these are actually part of a digital kit that's up in the shop over at Pleasant Creations, which, by the way, I wanted to thank all of you who are customers and who have still been ordering from me. I greatly appreciate it. It helps out my teeny tiny business humongously. So I wanted to thank you all, and just also let you know that Pleasant Creations is still shipping very quickly. So if you need something for your journals, or you need a journal, you can head over to Pleasant Creations and I will get it out like ASAP. So, like I said, these are digital prints, which you don't have to wait for. So if it's something that you wanted to get, you can just purchase those, and then they're available to you immediately if you've never purchased any digitals. So I thought about using these for the inside covers, and I like these colors because I think they kind of quite match. I know this is kind of a little bit all over the place, but this is the inside cover that I'm thinking about. So I'm thinking about putting these on the inside instead of the collage, but I don't know. Do I want to put these, or do I want to put these some kind of way? This one is kind of a little bit darker. It does have like the blue colors on it, so I'm kind of on the fence on it. Which ones do you all think? Do you think I should use the ones that have the text pages, or just the ones that have the colors? So let's make this a little bit interactive, because this is for me. I'm not going to sell this this journal that I'm making, so let's make it a little bit interactive. What do you all think? Should I use the gel prints, or should I use the one that's the text prints for the inside? And I'm going to glue those in. So hey fam with Livy's Lovely, she says good evening. And you smacked the thumbs up. Oh, thank you very much. Because you know what? I don't know if I mentioned it, but we're trying to get to 10,000 likes. So y'all make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you don't mind. And that helps the channel out tremendously as well. Thank you very much, Carol. I love the jelly prints as well. So Kathy D says she likes both of them, but she says the collage one. So let's see. You all let me know how you feel about that. We got one that has the text pages, which is the collage ones as well. Oh, let me move my hands out the way because, you know, I'm going to turn. Let me see. Let's see if we can get the lighting a tid bit better. Because I don't think I got the lights going correctly here today. Try this one back on. All right, that's a little bit better. So y'all can see. So we have one for the gel prints. We have a few for the text prints. So it looks like the text prints, text collages are kind of winning out. There's another one. Hey, Shireen. And also Linda, thanks for coming on. All right, so I am going to use these pieces. So you can tell I just kind of just printed these out. I didn't really give too much thought to it. Okay, so I am going to, I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to measure these out. Yeah, I'm going to do this like really like the quick and dirty, easy way. And I'll probably just overlap them in the middle because you won't really be able to see that. But I'm going to kind of cut this here. Hey, Pam. Y'all, I'm just trying to do this like the easiest way that I can. I'm trying not to give it too much thought, but y'all know it's hard to do. It's hard not to give it too much thought. Okay. So, as long as I don't want the white part to show. So, let's see. So, probably like about right here. So, I am going to, I was going to use decoupage to do this, but I think the decoupage is going to be a little bit wet. Although, I really don't mind the wrinkling from the wetness, so that might be okay. I'm also going to take some deli paper and just put it under here. Let's see. You like the one with the flowers, Pam? I like them too. Both of them have flowers, though. They both have flowers. Okay, I'm gonna use the Aleene's Tacky Glue only because I don't know if how much I would say how much wrinklage I'm gonna get, but whatever. Let's put some of this on. And I'm going to put it on here first. This bottle is pretty full, so it makes it quite easy to get out faux show. Alright, let's see. And I have like this little, I guess it's a little makeup doohickey here. And it's a silicone brush. So I just want to make sure, for sure, that we get the edges. Because y'all know how I feel about edges. If you've been watching this channel, you know. What do I always say? Give your edges some love, child. And so I'm using this brush because it's going to be easier to clean than if I use like a regular brush. You know, I could use my fingers as well. But I don't really want to do that either. Because if you've been watching this channel, y'all know. I don't really enjoy sticking my fingers and stuff. I do it. I take it for the team, but I don't really want to. Alright. Let's put a little bit more. I'm not satisfied. I guess it will come out if I take the lid off of it. I'm not satisfied with the amount of glue on the edges. So let's put some more on the edges here. In the middle, I don't really care that much about. Okay. I do love the silicone brush though. It's awesome. I think I have a link in the description for this. If not, and you want to know, just let me know. And I shall get that for you. I have like my little list of things that I use, so it's easy for me to dig in and find the items. All right. So now let's take this and I'm gonna try to put it on kind of straight. And since this is a collage, you know, it doesn't have to be super straight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brayer as well and just kind of braid this down without getting the brayer in the glue, hopefully. Because my thing is just making sure that I got those edges really nicely. Okay. And in case you're like you weren't here when I first started, just to let you all know that I'm probably only going to be on for about a half an hour today. So I'm just going to do as much as I can in a half an hour. And what I'll do is just, as we come on in the upcoming days, I'll just continue to work on this until we are finished. Okay, so let's do the other side. Let's get some glue going here. So what have you all been doing? What did you do this weekend to distract yourselves from all this craziness? I want to know. Inquiring minds would like to know, how are you distracting yourself? Because that's what I'm calling these videos now. It's like a very lovely distraction from what's going on. Because the news is just driving me crazy. I don't know about you all, but it's driving me crazy. Okay, and this one I'm going to go over. Forgot I got to cut this too. Let's just put this like this, and let me cut this real quick because I forgot to cut the edge off because I don't want the white edge on there. Even though this is going to be on the spine part, I still don't want the white edge. So let's kind of just roughly cut it because y'all know I am not good at cutting with my scissors. So fam wants to know, is anybody working on any journals? I'm working on one right now, fam. So Garden Variety Vegan. Ooh, Garden Variety Vegan. Are you posting up videos? Because I love watching vegan cooking stuff. Or people that are living the vegan life. I love eating vegan. Although I'm not fully vegan, I do love eating vegan food. Okay, now be very distracted. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so just gonna put this down like this. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but you know, we do what we can. All right, so now it actually laid down very flat, which is a very, very nice. Hey, Veronica. Woo. All right. So let's just take this off here. Has a little bit of glue on there. I just want to make sure my edges are good to go. I don't know why. I always feel like my edges are like the most important part. And this should fold up nicely. It's just paper. Just paper. But it'll probably be better to just wait until this dries before I get the folding. So what I am going to do, I think, is attempt to cut this. So let's see. Oh, Brenda says she planted some squash and zucchini and tomatoes and carrots. I also have a garden, which I'll probably be talking more about over on the Patreon channel because I have to get my videos back going over there on the Patreon channel, and also have a podcast over there too. So I'm going to start the podcast back up. So if you all are interested in that, you can head over and you can support the channel that way as well over on the Patreon channel. I have some good stuff over there and good stuff to come, because y'all got to get my scheduling and all that good stuff back together as well. So Jamie says that she is working on a journal that has 2 spines. Ooh, now that's going to be interesting. So I think I am subscribed to your channel, so that's good. I would love to see that. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and cut this off, and I'm cutting it close, and because I want it to be kind of neat, because I'm not doing any sewing on this, but you know, I could, but I promised myself that I wasn't. And I know y'all don't believe me, but I am not doing any sewing. Yep, it's going to be a series on how to make an easy junk journal that doesn't look like a cereal box, but it's made from a cereal box. If that's what you're talking about. Let's see this. All right, let's cut this side here. Hey, Mama, how you doing? Instead of me trying to figure out how to say your name, I'm just going to say Mama. Since that's part of the name, part of your handle. Hey, 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 Mama. Yeah, I'm concentrating. Y'all know I can't talk and concentrate at the same time. We talked about that before. This your first time here? Well, welcome. I hope you subscribe, because this is an all junk journal related channel, and we love having fun. You could join us over at our Facebook group as well, which is Junk Journal Buddies. Okay, let's do this side now. And I think I have an idea as to how I'm going to do the spine. I think. Hey, Sheila. Thank you, fam. Livy's lovelies. All right. And let's do under here. Yeah, I love the way this cover came out so far too, because I wasn't sure about the fabric using the Mod Podge, but actually it's not too bad at all. Okay, so let's move all of this out of the way. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So yay, it looks pretty good. And so this is what the inside looks like so far. So I still don't want to bend it just yet, because I want this to kind of dry. So while that's drying, and I want this to be the front and this to be the back. And so now what I thought about was covering the spine up here. But what I think I'm going to do is leave it, because y'all know what? I love the way the spine looks. I know that's kind of crazy, but you won't be able to see it when I get finished, because I got this. I have some of this vintage lace here that I decided to use on the cover, and it matches everything that I've done to this. I just like the way it looks. It has that old world kind of pink mauve color to it, and I think it's going to be good on the spine. And I don't really mind that you can see the cereal box behind it, because I love the colors of the cereal box as well. So I think I'm going to keep it that way. So just lovely says that the journal cover is nice and it fits her Holly Hobby theme that she's working on. Ooh, y'all remember Holly Hobby? I think I was like a little girl growing up when Holly Hobby was in full force. Okay, so let's see. Now, y'all know ordinarily I would sew this in, but I'm not doing any sewing, so I promised myself. So what I am going to do It's going to be kind of interesting, but I'm going to leave a little bit hanging over the top. And I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to get my big mama scissors out, which don't have a name yet. And I'm just going to cut some of this off. And I can use some of that later. I think I have some more of this lace. I'm gonna have to look. I just kind of went and grabbed some lace, and this was just beautiful. So I'm gonna try to put this on with, dun, 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 you guessed it. I think I don't want to use Fabri-Tac, y'all, because I don't like using Fabri-Tac. Because one thing, I don't like the smell, and the second thing is it takes your nail polish off your nails, and I just did my nails. So I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna think I'm gonna use some, try to use some of the decoupage. Let's see how that's gonna work out. Ugh. If I can get it open. Uh-oh. I might not be able to get it open. Ooh. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, that hurt my hand. I got it open though. I need to put like some wax paper or something on here. Oh, I'll try not to put it on so tight. I don't know the strength I possess. So now this, I'm going to need a brush. So hold on. Let me grab a brush. Oh, holy cow. All right. So I'm just going to hold this down. And we got a few moments. I think I have enough time to do this. So, hold on here. Yo, what did I do with my... There it is. Even though my surface is protected, I'm going to protect it a little bit more here. All right, now, there we go. I have some time to work with it. The Mod Podge is wet, so... move this closer to me so I can see what I'm doing, because I know that the Mod Podge is going to dry clear. So I'm just going to lay it down. And I don't think I want to try to put the Mod Podge like on top of the lace. This is kind of a new application for me, so, but I think it's going to be fine. And I don't have to really worry about the lace kind of holding the spine together, because I never cut the spine. So, because we tried to keep this, make this easy. All right, so I got a little glue on my hands, but I'm okay. That's what my granddaughter always says. When she's playing and she's all wild and everything and she falls, she gets right back up. She says, I'm okay, Grandma. So I'm okay. Pull this back a little bit. I'm attempting not to make too much of a mess, but you know, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. Oh, Fam says my scissors should be named Big Shirley. I like that. From Martin. I bet you didn't think I knew what that was from. Big Shirley. I like it, and that is now my scissors' names. Thank you for the suggestion. Alright, so I'm not using my heat gun or anything. Okay, let's put that in water because I'm done with that. And hopefully this will stay. If it doesn't, it's mine, so I can put glue on it at a later time as well. So I'm not really going to mess with anything else. And so I'm going to leave this until the next time that we come. Let me just check out the chat here. Hello, S. Shader. Hello, I never seen you here in the chat. Welcome aboard. Y'all have to make sure we have 23 people on it and there's only 11 likes. Y'all, how we gonna get to 10,000 likes if you all haven't hit that like button? So please hit the like button before you part. Thank you very much. Me and Big Shirley, thank you. You could do it, Jamie. You could do it. Oh, Mama says she has the original Holly Hobby doll. That is so cool. I wonder what it's worth too. Sometimes the things that we think would be worth a lot are really not worth that much. It's just worth a lot to us. But that's pretty cool. Hey, Carol. All right, y'all. So this is what we did because I told y'all I am going to shove off because I'm only staying on for a half an hour. But that don't worry. I'm not going to work on this without you all, so you don't have to worry. So what we did today was, of course, we put the lace on here, and I love the look. And I don't want to fold it yet because I want to make sure everything's dry. We cut off all of those extra pieces from the front of the cover. This is the front of the cover. And this is the inside of the cover. So we put down 2 collage pieces. And I actually have some collage digitals as well as some of the gel print digitals over at pleasantcreations.com, along with tons of things that you all can use within your journals. And of course, there's journals there as well. So you can pick those up. And so when we come back next time, we're going to work on this because we're going to work on this until it's full completion. So, and this is no sew. We did this from a cereal box. So if you all haven't seen that video, it's the one right before this. I will put a link in the description to it as well. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shove off for today. And thank you all for coming on. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And I will see you all on the next video. With that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.